Yo, people ask me all the time, like, yo, Marcus, what's up with the headgear? Like, is it cold? Where you at? Yes, it's cold. I'm in Buffalo, New York. I'm cold. But I wear this, and then me and my roommate, we keep it. You gotta have a roommate when you work on the road, cause in New York, I'm in like one of them hood hotels. It's still 750 a week, So we split it, and it's three something. But I wear this. We keep the room so cold. I might wear this to sleep. I wear it at work all day. At work, I kind of wear it because I'm really just such a nice guy that man, I don't even want everybody to know that I'm nice. So like when I wear the ninja mask, it just makes me like unapproachable. It gives you like he's about to stick up the joint vibes. Some people don't even talk to me, and I'm fine with that. I'm listening to my book. But anyway, did you know that they're about to declare a national emergency in California? Like straight up, it is really going on down there. Before I tell you about Gavin Newsom, I have to tell you that about this story. Okay, check this out. There was this man in Indianapolis who made homemade wooden brooms, and he sold them for like $25 a piece. And he did this for more than 20 years, right on the sidewalk, right in front of his house. And he had like a spooky ass house, and he just like sit in a chair and sell. And he had like a broom display, and he would sell the brooms. And they were really good brooms, cause brooms ain't really cheap. Check it out. Yo, you see that brooms ain't really cheap. $28 for that contractor broom. That regular broom, that's the one that he kind of make. He sell his 25. That's $50. But good brooms cost a lot. Even that cheap looking broom, almost $40. Well, anyway, when my son was about 3 or 4 years old, I lived in the broom seller dealer's neighborhood, and I bought one of those $25 brooms. My son is like 24 years old now, and recently we were riding back through that old neighborhood, and we seen the broom man still out there, still with his broom display, and he looked exactly the same. He might have looked younger than I even remember, which is crazy because it was such a long time ago. Anyway, so we pulled over. I hopped out. I said, "Yo, my name is Marcus Russell." But before I could get that out, he said, "You're Marcus Russell," and he was like, "You, I watch you on YouTube." And he said, "You're right." I said, "That's dope." You know what I mean? I said, "Yo, I bought one of those $25 brooms from you like 20 years ago." I'm like, "It seems like you haven't even aged at all. Look at your hair. It's immaculate." And he said, "Well, as long as you stay working, you can live forever." So I think I'm gonna keep on working. So we laughed anyway for a second. And then he said, "You also write about California Governor Gavin Newsom." And I giggled lightly, and I was like, "What you mean?" He said, "Gavin Newsom is a vampire, and that immaculate hair is just a spiritual illusion." Yo, yeah. So as you can imagine, me and my son, we hurried up. All right, now, bro, man, hopped in the car. You know what I mean, and shot out of there. But even before the custom broom dealer who hasn't aged in 20 years confirmed it, I have proven with months and months of scientific research that Gavin Newsom is in fact a blood-sucking vampire. But now I have even more evidence. My name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. Man, this vampire going back crazy in California. Yo, in the last 2 days, Newsom has passed like 10 different laws. I don't even know what the laws are. I think okay, first he vetoed he blocked the effort to make California data centers be able to see how much water they be spending. Cause yeah, why does it matter how much water you're spending? It ain't like y'all ran out of water to last. Oh, you did? Anyway, block that shit. You don't need that stuff. Speaking of fires, he also blocked a bill to increase the amount of money that state and local government departments have for their wildlife prevention efforts because yeah, you ain't got the money to be spending on that type of stuff. But no, he does have the money because right after he passed all them bills, he got on True Social and made a video, saying that California provides 40 billion more dollars to the US government than they spend on themselves. And he said, how about we just stop paying that $40 billion taxes to the government? Playing with this money, boy, are you crazy? 40 billion? You think you gonna you think you gonna play with the church's money like that? No, so you crazy vampire. Yo, my name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. Make sure you tap that like and subscribe button. Let's get right to the video.
Donald Trump is threatening to defund California, but it's Econ 101. California is a donor state. We provide over $80 billion more in tax revenue to the federal government than the federal government provides to the people of the state of California. We help pay federal bills. So if Donald Trump's going to continue to threaten 40 million Americans that live in California, maybe we should consider withholding those resources.
Meanwhile,
A certain governor from California is questioning whether the Democratic Party needs to shape up as they face a favorable rating of just 34%.
Do you feel like our party is in better shape or worse shape? Are we finding our voice? Is this shutdown in a perverse sense helpful in terms of just organizing that voice and a clarity of what's at stake?
All right, well, I'm going to turn that question back around on you too. But I mean, the polling would not tell you that our party is in good shape today. I mean, we are historically unpopular.
Newsom also continues to mimic Trump's style. He's now accusing Joe Rogan of having something he calls CDS.
What do you think he's talking about?
I don't know. I barely watched what you
the perception of it, the perception of California, the perception of some of the problems that face the state, and maybe how some of the people around the country might think.
I think there's a California derangement syndrome, and he's part of it. I mean, I think people are obsessed with focusing on what's wrong with the state and not what's right with the state.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I love California, but I've been there, man. It's messed up. It's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not gonna badmouth it, but like it's whole streets full of prostitutes, like crazy. It's whole streets full of homeless people, crazy. But the beach, man, Venice Beach is the best beach in the whole United States. But then after he passed all those laws, he passed a law preventing ICE from getting kids out of school, which is cool because that sounds terrifying. But then he passed a bill to research how to authorize youth sports access regardless of gender, because of course you still want boys to be able to participate in girl sports. You know what I mean? All these vampires be metrosexuals. You know what I'm saying? But so, and of course you're gonna look out for the LGBTQ community. But then he vetoed a bill that would have paid college admissions for the descendants of slaves, because no, your forefathers were slaves. You're not. You need to come up with 800,000 like a normal American. But then he increased the pay for incarcerated firefighters. Remember, they had a bunch of incarcerated firefighters. They was paying them 58 cents a day. And so, yeah, he's going to pay them minimum wage. Yeah, of course, pay them minimum wage. But all of that just proves exactly what I've been saying. We need to just build a wall all the way around California before this vampire infestation spreads beyond the West Coast. He done bit all the judges. You know what I'm saying? You seen the video? He looked just like Twilight. Am I tripping? And California is right now is Mad Max and the Thunderbone. Now you about to keep that $80 billion? Man, Trump, you think Trump won't? You already know what Trumpito about to do. You got to stab him in the heart with a wooden stake or something. No, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Tell me what you think in the comments. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, peace.